Well, hello, everybody. This is Dr. Troy Diekwitz of the Commit and Go podcast, where we encourage you to make big commitments, take big action, and create big-ass results in your life and business. Today's topic is this. You can't leave. The program ain't over yet. So I'm driving home. I'm on my way home from the airport. I just spent 4 days in Florissant, Colorado. I have been speaking there with a couple of other speakers, very dear friends of mine, for a chiropractic program called Total Solution. And today was the last day, so I had finished up breakfast and I was walking with a friend of mine, and we were walking back to our room so we can grab our stuff and head on down to the what's called a sportsplex, which is where the event was taking place. And as I was getting ready to walk up the stairs, one of the participants had come over actually two of the participants had come over, and they were going to be leaving. And so they came to say their goodbyes. And I was shocked at this because, well, the program wasn't over. So I was a little bit shocked that at 7:15 we're having this conversation about leaving. And the gentleman had said, well, we just want to get to the airport so we're not late. And we'd like to get there in time to be able to, sit down and kind of, debrief and kind of download all the information and get ready for the week. And I also don't want to be late. Okay, I'm cool. Like I'm down with that. Nobody wants to be late to the airport. Get there in plenty of time. I'm all kinds of cool with that. He's flying out of Denver, which is 2 hours from where we are. So I just asked him a very simple question, which I could tell he did not want me to ask, and which was, well, dude, what time does your flight leave? And he kind of took a deep breath and just he looked down and he said, well, 3 o'clock. To which I laughed because my flight left at the same frickin' time. And I said, so here's the deal, man. I'm leaving when the program's over. I'm leaving about 11 o'clock today. And you're thinking you need to leave at 7 o'clock, what is it, 7:15, 7:30? What's going on here, man? Why aren't you finishing the program? You're going to start it, you're not going to finish it? And yes, I'm giving him shit about this. Why? Because if you start something, you should finish it. See it through till the end. And so I go, look, it takes you 2 hours. Well, wait, when are you leaving? Well, I'm leaving at 11:30. I told you that. I have no problem leaving at 12 because I'd still get there in time. And he's just looking at me and just kind of like, all right, man, well, all right, well, and he didn't want to hear that because he wanted to leave. He already had in his mind that he wanted to leave. But yet I knew, based on what I had learned about him over the course of the last few days, he needed to finish the freaking program. He needed to see it through. And so I said, look, you do what you want. But I'm just saying, I thought you were a person who would see it through till the end. I walked up to my room, grabbed my bags, and went down to the room. Now, this is the thing, because it's not just him. This is all of us. We've all done this before. Maybe we go to a program or an event and we think, yeah, I'm good. I mean, I got what I need. We'll cut out early. I'll get home. Look, I want to be with my family. I'm driving home to my family right now. There's a good chance my kids are going to be in bed. So I would love to have gotten home earlier to be able to see them. It's not the way it works out when I go to this program. It only happens once a year now, so I can take those, 4 days of travel and then get right back home to my family. I would have loved to have left early, but yet I made a commitment and I'm going to see it through. I'm going to stay there till the end. Because I know, and it's as cliche as it sounds, right? Like how you do one thing is how you'll do everything. But it's so true. And see, I knew that. I knew it wasn't a matter of just, because cutting out now just made it okay to go home and practice the same habit later. And the whole point of a transformational process is not to go home and do the same shit over again. The whole point of a transformational process is to start taking on new habits, new routines, and ingraining them within your psyche and how you act on a day-to-day basis so you can create this new level of existence in who you are, so you can actually hit the targets and the goals that you say that you want to hit. So I knew that by not colliding with him was only enabling him to continue to practice the same old habit. And what would that habit have been? The habit of what? Not finishing. Of not seeing something through until the end. And I know you're listening, you're leaning in, and you're going, shit, he's talking to me right now. Because I've been there too. We've all done it. We start something and we say we want to do something. We don't finish it. We don't see it through till the end. And innately we know it's wrong. Innately we know we should be finishing it. And when we don't do it, it still has an effect on us. It has a negative effect on us because psychologically, subconsciously, we know we didn't finish something. And it's integrity. Integrity is saying you're going to do something and you do it. And so in your own mind, it's like, well, shit, dude, you didn't even follow through on your commitment. And the problem with that is that it starts to stack later on future commitments. And all of a sudden you start making future commitments, and it's like there's this game going on in your brain that's like, yeah, I don't know if you're really going to finish this. You say you're going to, but I don't know if you are, because the last 3 things you said you're going to do, you didn't finish. So you have to take a break here, and you take a step back, and you listen, and you go, man, where in my life have I done this? Or where in my life am I doing this right now? I'm cutting something short. I'm not seeing it through till the end. Identify what that area is, where that area is in your life right now, and what can you do to course correct. You might be in the middle of a challenge right now where you're working on a goal, and you start feeling like it. And it happens even in goal setting. It happens where it's like you start to feel like, yeah, maybe I'm just going to pull up. I mean, maybe it's not really what I want. Maybe I'll course correct. I'll go a different direction. As opposed to, no, if it's a cop-out, like I've worked with people where it was just like they should have never picked the target in the first place or the goal that they want in the first place. But then there's the other side of people that I've worked with where it's like, no, this is a cop-out. You're just trying to take the easy way out. You got to see this damn thing through till the end. Like, what's it going to take for you to finish what you freaking started? And the thing is when you do that, your self-esteem skyrockets, your energy skyrockets, your focus skyrockets, your productivity skyrockets, because you made commitments that you were following through on. So I encourage you right now to just take a look across your body, being, balance, and business, across your health, across your spirituality, your relationships, and your business, and where in those 4 areas, one or all 4 of them, are you saying you're going to do something, but you're not seeing it through? You're not finishing. You're getting started, but you're not finishing. And even right now, if you're doing like 90 days of a challenge right now, even right now, you know that you're not going to finish the challenge that you said you were going to finish. You know it. And if you're catching yourself in that place, then sit right now and identify what is a course correction that you can take to finish what it is that you started. This is so rampant. Like I'm listening to myself say this, and I just look at all the situations of people that I work with and people who've come to me and asking for advice and mentorship. And I look at all these different areas where they've said they were going to do something and they didn't. They didn't see it through. They didn't finish. But then when we've had the conversations and collisions and created action plans to move forward, they finish. And it's just the energy difference, folks, between the person who's finishing and the person who's not is just a night and day difference. And you might sit there and go, well, no shit, Troy. I mean, of course, you won. You got the victory that you were looking for versus not getting the victory that you wanted. But yet it's not that easy. It's not that easy because both those people had to make a choice. They had an opportunity to make the choice to just see it through, and only one did and the other one didn't. Right now, the fact that you're listening to this says that you can make the choice to see things through till the end. To take a look at your own life right now and where you're not finishing or where you're not seeing things through till the end. There are working out. People cut short a workout. I mean, I'll just give you a few examples. People cut short workouts. And so instead of seeing it through to the end or finishing it, they cut it short, which means you're cutting your energy short. You're cutting your power short for the day if you're cutting a workout short. No, I got to get going though. I don't want to be late. But yet the fact that you cut the workout short says you didn't get the full impact of the workout. People do this in meditation. Instead of doing it for 15 minutes, they do it for 5. And they do it for 5 and they cut it short because they go, well, I have so much to get done this morning. I think I'll just cut it short. I'm not going to see it through till the end. Time with our spouse or significant others where we cut time short. Like, no, I have to go get X, Y, or Z done. And really all you want to do is hop on your phone and see what's going on in Facebook world. Or in business, you're supposed to have a team meeting, a team gathering, and instead of seeing the meeting through till the end, you cut it short. See, it doesn't have to be major things that are going on, but everything that I just listed turns into a major thing if you're cutting them short in your life today. Because if you're doing it today, you'll do it again tomorrow. And not only will it bleed into those areas of your life, it'll bleed into other areas. Why? Because how you do one thing is how you will do everything. That's all I've got for you here today, folks. Hey, if you haven't already, head on over to iTunes, Google Play, or Stitcher. I'd be incredibly honored if you would subscribe, rate, and or review this podcast. And as always, head on over to www.commitandgo.com where you can get my time mastery program to help you to get rid of the energy suckers and drainers in your life and start managing your energy on a daily basis. That's all I've got for you here today. I am Dr. Troy Dukowitz. This has been the Commit and Go podcast, where we encourage you to make big commitments, take big action, and create big-ass results in your life and business. We'll hear you next time.